Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button.
Okay, so I was looking for a backdrop, a vintage looking one, so that I can use it for my Afghanistan box camera shoot or any other portrait shoot that I intend to do in the future. So a friend recommended me this website, katebackdrop.com, and the one I've chosen is this abstract texture brown old master photography backdrops, and this is how it look. Uh, the pattern is such that it is lighter in the center and then slowly become darker in tone towards the side, right? So and I went for a 5 by 7 feet that is 1.5 meter by 2.2 meter, and the cost is 32 USD plus the shipping. The shipping is a bit expensive, 20 USD to where I am in Singapore. So that make it a total of 52. So this is the first time I'm buying a cloth backdrop, so I'm not so sure is this a good price. If you know of any other website that is good in backdrops, please let me know. So the order has been placed and I'm waiting for the product to reach me.
1 week later.
Alright, I ordered a backdrop from this website, katebackdrop.com, and it has reached me after about a week. I must say it's pretty fast for the service. Of course, I did pay about US $20 for the shipping, and it came through FedEx Express, and I noticed that it's sent from China. So I'm not so sure the website katebackdrop.com, where are they based? Are they based in the United States and ship dropping the items from China? But nevertheless, let's open up the package and take a look. This backdrop is a 5 by 7 feet, sort of the vintage looking backdrop. I'll try to open up and take a look, and hopefully we can do a test shoot with it. Okay, I've opened up. Come with this piece of paper. Okay, let's see what it says here. Thank you for choosing Kate Backdrop. Okay. When opening your package, you may notice wrinkles. Okay. I haven't opened it up yet. Don't panic, this is common from shipping. Simply toast in the dryer with a damp cloth for 15 to 20 minutes. Lay flat or hang to cool. This should only be necessary one time, as we use a special wrinkle resistant fabric. So your backdrop wrinkle again, simply toast back in the dryer or touch up with a steamer. This fabric is machine washable as well. Happy shooting. Okay, interesting. Let's open up and see. Alright, so for the backdrop, there are, because of the shipping where they full up the backdrop cloth for quite a while, so there are some wrinkles here. So based on the instruction, we are supposed to put it into a dryer and let it smooth out the wrinkles. Alright, I've set up the backdrop using the usual way. Two light stand. A light stand here and a magic clamp here, and then just a long pole to, that slip through the hole here on the backdrop. So from the folding, there are still some lines. So what I'm going to do is to put the backdrop further back, and the sitter, probably I myself, slightly a few feet away from the backdrop, and hopefully by using a big aperture will throw the all the lines and wrinkles out of focus. So this is a Ilford Multigrade paper developer. I mix it 1+9, some water as a stop bath, and this is a Ilford rapid fixer, also 1+9. So I'm going to try to develop the first test shot, and from there we can gauge is my exposure of 3 seconds good enough. Alright, so this is the last shot that I attempt, 4 seconds, and I have moved the camera nearer so that I get more like a half body shot. Okay, and I think that's fine. What I see the backdrop, it gradually go into the shadows part, because that's how the backdrop was designed. The center part of the backdrop is bright, and then it will gradually be of the darker tone. So that's, I think, will appear nicely. I will try to convert this to a positive, and from there we can see the result. I happen to be in the dark room, so I'm going to make use of the enlarger light. So one thing using enlarger light is good is that we can make use of the contrast control. So for example, contrast grade 5, and this is a very magenta light that you are seeing here, and let me slowly tune it to contrast 4, contrast grade 3, 2, 1.1, and finally to 0. Right, you can see the color light change, and this is good because we can use it to control our contrast during printing. And I'm going to start with 2, the normal grid contrast, and see how the print come out. I have a piece of glass here, so this is my photo negative, and I'm going just to have another piece of paper here, put it on top of the photo paper, use the piece of glass to weigh it down, and then start the timer. Of course I need to do a test strip and all that. Okay. So this is contact print at 20 seconds. Ignore the marking on the paper because all these are old paper, so there's a lot of but I think this exposure is fine. On camera it looks a bit light, but in real life it looks quite alright. And this is 30. It looks actually very dark, but the camera managed to bring out the details. So that's why I dropped to 20 seconds. Alright, so let's have a quick run through of the result. So these are the 2 negatives that I made. These are using Ilford RC paper. So these are the 2 contact prints that I've made on the same paper, Ilford Multigrade RC paper. This one was contact printed for 20 seconds, and this was contact printed for 30 seconds. This is the glossy finish, so you can see the reflection on the paper. I'm happy how the backdrop turned out. You can see in the center there is a lighter tone, and my light was shining in from this area. And on this side, it gradually turned into the darker tone. So there's a nice separation between the head and the backdrop. So the backdrop was set about maybe 1 meter away, and I don't really see the wrinkles and all that in the output, which is nice. Okay. So I also made a contact print on another paper, this Slavich paper. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. This is made in Russia. This was gifted to me by a friend, and this is the Ubibrom 160 BP smooth single weight matte normal. So I look up the company. They are still producing black and white paper. However, they no longer produce single weight paper. All of them are double weight. Anyway, I do the contact print. I quite like the output. The tone is quite contrasty. The feel is quite nice, although it's single weight, but it feels good. And I wish they are still producing single weight, because I would have used them as my paper negative. Single weight, when doing contact printing, it is easier for the light to go through and make the contact print much faster. So this is how it look for the both negatives. And we can have a good comparison between the Ilford RC glossy versus this Slavich paper single weight. This is on the matte finish, so it's no refraction that can be seen. And this is the other piece, right? Ilford versus Slavich. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please like it, share it, and finally do subscribe to my channel, and I see you at my next video. Take care. Bye.